4 S's of tasting wine like a pro: see, swirl, smell, and sip. Today we're going to be talking about S number 3, smell. Have you ever wondered why wine experts stick their nose in their glass and inhale as if their life depended upon it? No, it's not because they're being snobby. Well, most of them aren't. But it's because they're using their powerhouse sense, their smell. Your nose can detect about 10,000 different aromas, whereas your mouth can detect only 5. If you remember those from school, it's sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. 10,000 versus 5. Your sense of smell is super important. That's why when you have a cold, nothing tastes good and nothing tastes right. Your sense of smell is a huge part of taste. In fact, I'm going to prove it to you with a little test you can do at home. So grab a glass of wine and follow along with me. Now this is going to be a little bit funny, but play along with me. What I'm going to have you do is hold your nose, taste the wine, push it around in your mouth, and then swallow it, all with your nose closed. When I open my nose, all the flavors rushed in. You don't get any of the flavor until you open your nose. Don't believe me? Try it at home for yourself. If you want to improve your sense of smell when it comes to wine tasting, just pay attention to all the things you smell on a regular basis. If you're baking cookies, open all the spices in your drawer and smell each of those spices independently. What's the difference between cinnamon and cloves and nutmeg? Do you really know? Once you do know, you're going to be a better wine taster. When you're building a fire, what does firewood smell like? Does it smell different when the wood is green or when it's charred? When you go to the grocery store and you pick up a piece of fruit, what does it smell like? Pick up each and every apple because the apples will all have different smells. A Honeycrisp will smell different than a Red Delicious. And then when you get the fruit home, go ahead and open it up. What does the inside smell like? What does the rind smell like? What does the peeling smell like? Imprint those smells on your brain and your wine tasting skills will become a lot better. This orange smells delicious. To help you get really good at this, what I want you to do is to pick a wine and go to the winemaker's notes and figure out what smells are supposed to be in that wine. For me, I chose an old vine Zinfandel from California. Now when I looked at the winemaker's notes, it said that I was going to smell black pepper, coffee, cloves, cocoa powder, and vanilla. So I've prepared each of those things that I'm supposed to smell on a plate so that I can learn the different smells that are in this wine. So I'm going to start with the pungent. So I'm going to start with the black pepper. When I smell this, I'm going to really get a good whiff and say, yeah, I know what black pepper smells like, but I'm going to really imprint it on my brain. And then I'm going to pick up the wine and I'm going to smell it until I smell that black pepper in the wine. If I don't smell it, I'm going to come back here. Okay, that's what it smells like. Oh, now I get it. Now I can smell the black pepper. And then you're going to move on to the coffee and to the cloves and to the cocoa and then to the vanilla and do the exact same thing. You can, if you don't have vanilla beans, you can use vanilla extract. I just love the smell of real vanilla beans. If you're enjoying these videos, please click the subscribe button and then hit the bell icon. That way you won't miss a mouth-watering, delicious smelling video. Until next time, cheers.